Welcome back, my nerdling army. Bannock13 here. My name is Bannock13, and what I'm going to be doing today is the Veers set dungeon. Now, this is a bit of an odd one. It's kind of the easiest and also can be the hardest set dungeon of all. And what I mean by that is the objectives are extremely easy. Killing all the enemies within the time limit is not, because these annoying little imp characters run around and they actually run away from you, so you've got to either chase after them or backtrack and get them or just kill them in the first place. But I guarantee you, you will miss some, and if you're lucky enough to like one-shot Veers set dungeon, then great for you. That's awesome. But most likely you'll be raging and this is going to get annoying as hell. So I'm going to try and make this as easy as possible for you all. And if you guys haven't seen my build video, I'm going to post a link just up there for you to click on and check out the build video, because I base all my set dungeons on my builds. So check that out. But sometimes we don't make any changes. Sometimes we make a lot of changes. With this particular set dungeon, I've made some adjustments, some changes. Nothing to the gear. Gear stays the same. Gear is absolutely the same. Actually, no, I lie. What I added is I changed the gems. We're keeping Bane of the Trapped gem. Gear stays the same. Gems change. So Bane of the Trapped stays in there. We want Bane of the Powerful, and we want Wraith of Lightning. Definitely Wraith of Lightning. This helps out hugely. So Bane of the Powerful, Wraith of Lightning, and we're keeping Bane of the Trapped. So otherwise, the actual gear itself stays the same. Skills, we're going with Disintegrate and Convergence. We're going with Familiar and Spark Flint for extra damage. Archon with any rune, that's fine. Magic Weapon with Force Weapon for extra damage. Teleport with Wormhole for that mobility. We can teleport twice. We're going to need it. We're going to have to move around real quick because time is our biggest enemy here. Our second biggest enemy are those annoying little imp bastards, goblins, whatever you want to call them, that run out of line of sight and hide, cower away like cowards. And Storm Armor, Thunderstorm. Passives, we've got Illusionist, Glass Cannon, Audacity, and Evocation for our cooldown reduction. So gear stays the same. Skills, as you can see in passives, are a lot different. This will help us. This will help you complete this set dungeon. Believe me, it worked for me. If I can do it, you can do it. And make sure we get as much cooldown reduction as possible for this. We want to be in Archon form as much as humanly possible. Alright, now, let's head over. So checking out our map here, we want to go Act 3, and we're going to Rakis Crossing. Once we're in Rakis Crossing, the journey is absolutely grueling. It's very, very far. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to skip on over there so you guys don't have to bear witness to the long run. Alright, let's go over. Alright, so we have arrived at the portal, and I'll show you, I'll bring up the maps and I'll show you exactly where it is. So you want to go up to the edge of the abyss, and before you sort of go to the edge of the abyss, just make a left, sharp left, and the portal's there, and show you where the waypoint is. This is how long the run is. It's ridiculous. Alright, so we started there. I skipped all this for you all. So you just go in a straight line. Once you get to the edge of the abyss, then you know you got to just make the left here. Backtrack. And well, if you're going this way, you'll be going right. So make a right or a left if you're coming from this way, and you remember, and the portal's just there. Alright, so easy to get to the portal. Your portal will appear. Let's check out our objectives. Alright, objective number 1, reach 100 stacks while in Archon form 3 times. Very, very easy, especially because we've got that belt. With that belt, we have 43 instant stacks, so this should not be a problem for you at all, especially if you have that belt. If you don't have that belt, whack it in there and it won't be an issue. And kill 300 enemies, the second objective, while in Archon form. We're going to be in Archon form most of the time. We will kill 300 enemies like that. Very, very easy. So you don't even have to really pay attention to these. You just play through. What you will have to pay attention to is the enemies that you may miss, or even better, don't miss. So keep an eye on enemies running around all over the place, scattering around. Get those imps down as soon as you can. Don't let them run away. Kill them, because they do run away and they're annoying as hell. They will make you fail because the map is quite big and time is against us as well. So we've got to move through quickly and we can't miss anything. So it does get a bit difficult there. So if you're struggling with it, hit me up in the comments. I will help you as much as possible. If you one-shot it, then hey, you're awesome. Let's go on in, alright? Once we are in, activate your shield, activate your magic weapon and your familiar, and go into Archon form. We're not worrying about Chantoto stacks at all. Do not worry about Chantoto stacks, because enemies die easily enough. And we don't want to waste time outside of Archon form. Alright, so teleport whenever you can. And you want to be using your beam here. See how I'm using my beam? That'll get enemies that run away, those pesky little pricks that run away. And it'll also go through walls and kill enemies that you can't even see. So use your beam, believe me. Against elites, you can use your melee punch. And there we've got our disintegrate. That goes through walls as well. It also gets enemies that are far away, and it get us back into Archon form as quick as possible and reduce that cooldown. So we've got 3 big paths to this map, 3 sort of square areas with little nooks and crannies that you've got to go to. The easiest way I think to do this is start in one area, make your way around the outer layer, around the outside, and then just go through the middle, because you'll find that when you go around the outside you'll actually get a lot of the sort of the more central bits. But always poke your head into these little dungeon areas, kill any enemies that are there, and keep moving around. And once we just go in there, I was mentioning these little areas, pay close attention to enemies running around, grab them before they hide somewhere and we miss them. And here we go, elite. Had to come up when I ran out of arc. Alright, away we go. So right now our damage is increased because of Bane of the Powerful, which is very handy, so you can see things are just being killed, sliced through like butter. First area is pretty much done. Hopefully we haven't missed anything here. Let's move into, well, we're in the central bit now, we're going to move into the second area. Die. Obviously you want to have your explosive, your arcane blast, excuse me, active at all times. Spam that button, spam that arcane blast. And then yeah, these elites, make sure you punch the hell out of them. Punch them. They keep coming at the worst times when I run out of my archon. And you've got to be careful with those shaman, the shaman that kind of guys that walk around all twisted like. They will actually resurrect these annoying little imps. So kill those shaman, make sure you kill them ASAP. If you see one in the corner of your eye and you don't want to go to the area, go to that area and kill him. Definitely kill him. Because if they resurrect an enemy when you're sort of already moved out to another area, then you're going to fail because you'll still have monsters left to kill. Die. Middle bit, as you can see, I've still got a bit of a middle bit here. Timing is everything for this set dungeon, boys. Timing is everything. If you fail the first time, don't worry about it. It does get frustrating. You will rage. You will run out of time. You will have enemies missing. You will think it's impossible, but guess what? You'll get it. Especially if you follow my skill changes, you will get it. Alright, we're cutting it close now. You will find that you probably won't have much time to spare in this set dungeon at the end, even if you do complete it, which you will. I saw you. Come on. Alright, here we go. 15 seconds. Come on. Oh, where's the rest of them? I've missed some. Maybe this black area. Yes, there's a pack there. Please be the last one. Come on. Yes! That is how we do it, boys and girls. That is how we do the Via's set dungeon. If you guys have any questions, hit me up in the comments. Otherwise, thanks for tuning in. I hope this guide was helpful. I will be back with more Diablo 3 videos. Thank you all.